Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Chino Designs, aka Roger, from Team Warriors and Team Eagle and Team Legacy. Shout to them, my wife Valentina. Love you, and want to wish everybody a happy new year. And I hope everybody enjoyed the holidays, and now it's grind time. So I'm making this video today just to give you guys a little insight on something that's been helping us out a lot, as far as my wife, who runs Team Legacy, along with Corey, and they've been doing really well using this type of mindset. And the mindset is basically getting over people's objections. All right, what does that mean? Well, in today's society, we live in a world where we're judged right off the bat. When we step in a room, you know, people tend to judge you by your mannerism, by the way you carry yourself, by the way you look, by the way you speak, and that speaks volumes. Just that in itself. Social media also enhances that across the board as well, and you could definitely send the wrong messages out to people, and you want to get over those certain objections that people have of you, especially if you're working the business. Myself, I started working the business not too long ago, but I definitely use this technique because it works. Why does it work? Why do I say it works? Well, let me give you a little background on what I do. I own a multimedia company called Chino Designs in NYC, and basically I've been doing that for over 10 years. But within the last couple of years, we've worked with clients in mastermind groups, which are all millionaires. Okay? Now, mastermind groups, a lot of people don't know what mastermind groups is. Well, mastermind group is basically like Team Eagle. And in all reality, being within Team Eagle, that in itself is a huge privilege. You guys don't understand how much work Mickey has put in, how Saudi put in, Tony, and all the top contenders in Team Eagle. They lay down the groundwork for you guys, and it's a community. A mastermind is a community, a meeting of the minds, and that should be utilized. Like I said, it's a privilege for you to be there, because it's kind of like having a cheat sheet. You got everybody else doing the groundwork for you and showing you how to do what you need to do instead of making mistakes, and which I did. I mean, I started my business years ago, and I didn't become successful until maybe a couple of years back. With that being said, it's the same idea, the same concept, but getting over those objections right off the bat, whether you're dealing with a prospect or you're just marketing yourself and your journey on social media, is very important. How do you do that? How do you do that the proper way? Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to figure out who you are. Okay? Most people, they don't know who they are. Okay? They want to follow everybody else's lead. Just be you. People fall in love with you, and there's nothing more unique than you. You are your own brand. Okay? Now, you do the stuff that you love to do. Why? Because passion shows through what you post. I myself love the 21-day fix, and now I'm doing the Masters Challenge, the hammer and chisel, because it appeals to me. It might not appeal to you. You might want to do P90X, or you might do something else. Whatever the case may be, you stick to that. Okay? And because you're sticking to that, you show your enthusiasm and your passion bleeds through it, it becomes believable. And that is the next important step in the phase of getting over people's objections, okay? Is being being someone who is a product of the product becomes believable. Now, what is belief? Well, belief is basically a core value within our society, within everybody. People believe and they have religions. And just to give you an idea how strong belief is, people will die for their beliefs, okay? People will die for their beliefs. Now, whether it's religion, a lot of touchy subjects on that end, but in all reality, it's just grasp that people will die for what they believe, okay? And Beachbody believes in commitment and helping people, and the values behind that is amazing. So people believe in it, and when you believe in yourself and you believe in your journey and you believe in the process, you start to emanate that, okay? And then what happens is people start believing you, and seeing is believing, because that's why the transformation is so strong. So right off the bat, if you have an official transformation that's like night and day, that's why it's so important to stick to the program, to do what you have to do. We're not reinventing the wheel. I mean, I always watch Saudi's videos and Mickey's videos, not as much as I could, because I'm very busy, but I hear my wife listening to them, and it's all the same song and dance, and trying to get you guys to not reinvent the wheel. Because in all reality, if you follow these steps, and the steps that they're telling you, then you will succeed, because they're laying it out for you. You're at a crossroads, and let's say you're at a crossroads and they're telling you to go left. This is the right way to go. Don't turn around and go right. You gotta follow the lead. You have to replicate, okay? And that's the next step, is replicating greatness. There's so many people in this industry that are like you. You can find somebody who appeals to you, okay? And you mimic that. You mimic what they do. You mimic their posts, but you custom tailor it to you, your style, okay? Whether it's colors, whatever the case may be, you have to replicate that. Replicating greatness will only make you great as well. So, getting over people's objections is easy as long as you have a strategy and a plan from getting from point A to point B, okay? And by doing this, people will believe in you, okay? And I'll explain to you right now how my journey, it was an up and down thing, because I first started off my journey with the 21-day fix. I lost my way and I documented everything. But the difference between now and then is that now I learned a lot about social media. I learned a lot about objections, getting over people's objections. And I got to keep it separate from my business. I understand that. Some people don't keep it separate from their business, and it could mess up your business itself. So it's good to keep everything separate. So now moving into what's called branding, okay? You guys have to find something that says you are your own brand. So whether you like cooking, whether you like yoga, whether you're a mom, you're a stay-at-home dad, it doesn't matter what it is. You have to find your niche. So what happens when you find your niche, okay? To give you an idea, you like my wife, she's a fit mom. So her company name is Bikini Fit Mom. And we made a logo for her, okay? You make a like page, and then from there you build your brand, you build your business. Because you can't piggyback off of just your personal website, because you're only marketing to your circle. You have to start expanding, okay? That's why social media is very, it's so strong, and it gives you the tools in order to do that. So that's another huge thing. Start thinking about it. Start jotting down all the stuff that you like, keywords, and basically come up with your own branding. If you like yoga, Miss Yoga, or you know whatever the case may be, and develop your brand. Because at the end of the day, if you're building a business, you should build it where it's unique to you, and people will follow you, and that's what you want. You want those people. You're gonna retain those people instead of bouncing here and there. And you're doing Pilates, you're doing Pio, you're doing this. It gets a little crazy. You want to focus on one thing. Be the master of one thing, okay? And you master that. You become the product of the product, okay? If you're gonna be master and chisel, you stick to that. You do 60 days, you do 2 rounds, you do 120 days, whatever the case may be, but be the best at that. Document it, create a brand, and then your business will take off. Guaranteed, okay? Stop doing your own thing. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Go to the back office. Everything is laid out for you. All the tools are there for you. There is nothing that the missing link is there for you to start a business and do what you have to do. It's there. It's all up to you to put the pieces together. And Mickey, Saudi, Team Eagle is the mastermind group that's giving you all these resources and helping you do this. There's no reason for you to hit a wall at all. Okay? There's always something for you to do. Okay? And discipline is the last thing that I'm gonna let you guys know. Stick to discipline, because discipline, you gotta have a routine every day. It's gotta be like clockwork. Your posts have to be like clockwork. Okay? Your meal planning, if you're not meal planning, everything has to be disciplined. Everything works together. Okay? If you're not disciplined, you can just forget about it. Just forget about it. Because discipline is the backbone of your business, of your life, of your relationships. And honestly, if you can't discipline yourself, then this is not for you. You shouldn't be going from working out and doing this and you're all over the place. You're not meal planning, you're not meal prepping, you're hanging out late, listen, everything in moderation. Everything, partying is great, everything is great, but when you're building a business, if you want to be successful, you have to do everything it takes, everything and anything it takes for you to succeed. Because this is your baby. You need to grow it. You need to nurture it. Okay? When you put all these pieces together, people will believe you. Okay? There's no need to ask. There's no need to sell anything. This should never be a sales game and a pitch for anybody, because most people, I had someone that said, I'm signing them up. I said, well, I'm going to sign you up as a coach so you could reap the benefits of a discount of 25%. Well, I don't want to sell anything. I said, well, you don't have to sell anything. Honestly, I says, did I sell you anything? And they were like, I was like, you called me, didn't you? We did it. We did a consult. We did a consult. We evaluated everything, and you jumped on board, right? There you go. They were like, no, you didn't sell anything to me. You're right. I said, exactly. Focus on your journey, and you'll see, and just share it. Just share it. And what's gonna happen is that people are gonna ask what you're doing, and that's when you start getting leads and prospects. And they were like, wow. I said, yeah, you just need a couple of people. Your shake is free. Really? Yeah, exactly. On top of the 25%. You can thank me later. So, that's all objections. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of objections when you're on the phone with people, when you meet face to face, because everybody's gonna have something about Shakeology. Everybody's gonna say, oh, I don't have no time. There's thousands and millions of excuses, and you gotta be ready for every single one of them, because this is the best product in the world, bar none. Okay, I believe it. I believe it because it's changed my life, and it's changed people in my group, in the Team Warriors group. It's changed their lives. It's changed my wife Valentina's life. Okay, all her group, and so many people in Team Eagle as well. Okay, believe in the product. I believe in it. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I know there's so much that's gonna happen within this next year. I got goosebumps. Because there's no such thing as objections when it comes to a product like this that just changes people's lives. You gotta be ready for it. You gotta know. You gotta be the product. Okay? You have to be the soul of the product. Okay? And when you become that, sky's no longer the limit. Thanks, guys, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see if I could get some more videos out to you and get you some other techniques on what's working for us as a team. And we're here to share, and let's make 2016 the best year ever for all of us, for the entire Latino market, for the entire Team Eagle, for Beachbody, for everything. Let's make it happen. Talk to you later. Team Warriors, baby. Let's go.